Hi, so this is an introduction video. Actually, it's an instructional video. Let's change that. It'll be an instructional video, and we're going to talk about level one in detail. So if you take a look at your mastery grid, and we're going to scroll all the way down to the very bottom, we're going to look at level one. There are 5 learning opportunities in level one. So let's talk about each of them. So 1A is Phases of the Moon. You're actually going to go to a brain pop movie called Moon Phases. And I ask you always to watch the video in its entirety without taking notes. Because when you take notes, you're actually not listening to everything. So I need you to listen to everything. And then once you've listened through it all the way through, they're not very long, you're going to get out your notes, your guided notes, and you're going to listen through it again, looking for what words fit in those guided notes. Okay? The guided notes, I'll have a copy of those in class. If you're at home, for whatever reason, sick, quarantine, whatever, and you're not able to print it off because you don't have a printer or you don't have ink, that's fine. Just do it on a separate sheet of notebook paper and we'll staple them together when you get in. It is helpful if you bring earbuds to class, but if you don't have earbuds, you are going to have to listen to it out loud. It does get quite noisy in class when everybody forgets their earbuds, so it's really helpful to just have your earbuds so you can just hear your recording. We're going to do them in order: 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E. You're going to follow the directions on the handout, and I believe the last question on every one of these, 1A, 1B, and 1C, is that you need to create a question and then come get my signature or my initials. So that's a way I kind of check in to see where you're at in this process. When you're done with 1A and you've checked in with me and you've got your initials, you're going to move to 1B. This one's got Moon Phases, again, the same video, and Crash Course. Both of them are short. Go through and listen through the moon phases again. The more you hear about the content, the more you'll remember it. So listen through it one time through. Listen through the astronomy, number 8, one time through. I'll put a link here. And then go grab the guided notes and answer those guided notes or fill in those guided notes. Again, if you're at home, you can do it on a separate sheet of paper. Seasons. Again, you're going to watch the moon phases one last time, and you're going to listen just for the information about seasons and fill in your guided notes. I'll have a copy in class for you. If you're at home, you're going to have to do it on notebook paper or print it. The fourth thing is different. We're going to have you create, or I'm going to have you create a Quizlet review. So I will have the vocabulary words listed, and if you need help learning how to create a Quizlet review, I will be more than happy to work one-on-one with you. You just got to come find me wherever I'm at in the class. I would assume you've created Quizlets before, but I'm not real sure. There is a directions page if you need help. That's why I'm here. I would say you're going to need to study 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D really well before you come to 1E. 1E is the mastery test. You have to pass it with an 85%. If you pass it the first time, fabulous. You're going to move on to level 2 and start, and there will be an instructional video there. If you don't pass it with an 85%, it is okay. You've got another shot. You've got a whole bunch of shots if it takes you several times. You'll complete the retake contract. We'll chat. We'll figure out where your strengths and weaknesses are, where you need to re-teach, where we need to reinforce, what'll help you do that, so we'll have some more work to do. When you've got that done, we'll chat again. If I think you're ready for to try the mastery test again, I'll give you a different test. And if you pass it with an 85% or more, fabulous. If not, we'll go through that process again, and we'll keep going through that process until we get you to an 85%. Okay? Everybody will work at a different speed, so there might be some time where we have to stay after school to get some work done, or you can choose to get some work done at home. But there will be some important deadline dates that everybody's going to have to meet. If you have questions, come and see me.